What's up everybody, welcome back to another video by TrunkFreshGreen34, and today we have something that I'm actually kind of excited about. This is the new glow-in-the-dark Transforming Mack playset from the brand new, wait for it, Glow Racer series. So this is a new expanded universe series that's coming out very soon, and it's consisting of die-cast singles as well as several playsets. They've got like 3 playsets coming out for this line, which is kind of unusual. Normally, Expanded Universe series only get like 1, maybe 2 playsets, but we have 3 for the Glow Racers, which is crazy. Kind of shows just how much faith Mattel has in the line, I guess. And we're going to kind of get into my thoughts on the Glow Racers throughout this video, but I recently found the Mack hauler at Toys R Us here in Canada, and this is the type of thing that, like, I wanted. I saw it and I wanted it, but I wasn't sure if I was going to get it because it was pretty expensive. It's like 50 bucks here in Canada. And, I don't know, it's more of a unique novelty item than anything else. Like, it's a fun thing to have in your collection, but not essential. Because it's plastic. It's not a die-cast hauler. It is a plastic playset. But I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to have anyway, just because it's one of the few times that Mattel has actually done an expanded universe Mack. Usually the Disney store does them, but Mattel has done one for us here today. So yeah, we're just not going to waste any more time. We're going to jump right into it. And because this is such a big item, I am going to have to lift my phone away from my setup here, just so I can actually show the whole box. So like I said, this is a part of the new Glow Racer series. It's not just a Mattel series. Who's doing it? Jada, and I think Carrera RC is doing Glow Racer stuff as well, so it's a huge multi-brand collaboration with Disney and Pixar, which is cool. And it's going to be really hard to show in this lighting, but I'm going to try. You can see there's a desert background there, and it's actually, I believe, the same desert background as like the color changers, and it was used on some like 2022 playsets. Same background, is just now set at nighttime, basically. And speaking of 2022 playsets, this Mack is just a reskin of a Transforming Mack playset that came out last year. It's the exact same, except now it's got some glow-in-the-dark elements to it. And that, in and of itself, was a reskin of an older set from, like, the mid-2010s. So kind of interesting there. So it says, open to tune-up. And it's got this awesome Glow Racers McQueen artwork. It is just Photoshop of a regular Rusty's McQueen paint job, but I do like that he's glowing now. Of course, we got the Cars logo up here, and you can see an image of what the Mack will look like. No idea how I'm going to test the glow-in-the-dark feature on camera, but we'll try. And it does say glows in the dark there. Glow Racers up top there as well. And then on the back, it just gives you a much better look at how it's going to operate. You can see, let me just focus the camera. You can see that not only does Mack, like, his hat and doors and wheels glow, but you can see some of the parts inside actually glow blue, which I didn't notice before, so that's super cool. Store and go, and press to activate Guido. So yeah, it doesn't come with a McQueen, unfortunately. Kind of wish it did, but hey, can't have it all, I guess. So yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm going to be right back with this guy all opened up. Alright, so I got him out of the box, and he's massive. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be, because in the package he sits kind of elevated, so I thought that was maybe adding some height to it, but no, he is really that big, which is interesting. Now one thing I do want to note is the glow-in-the-dark, does not require batteries. At least it doesn't seem like it does. Yeah, no, it just glows in the dark with actual light, which is super cool. So, it does come with instructions, by the way, which is how I've deduced that. So, there's a latch. Actually, no, we're going to cover the outside of Mack first. And then I'll open it up and we'll explore. I have no idea if this actually, like, if the trailer detaches. After the whole Chick Hicks hauler fiasco, I'm not even going to try and detach this. It doesn't turn too great. It's pretty stiff, but oh well. So it's yeah, I think I'm gonna have to elevate the camera here, and so here we go. That's better. So it's a pretty basic plastic Mack in the front half anyway. He doesn't have a painted smile, which is super unfortunate. Kind of wish they gave him that. Obviously this is kind of based on Cars 3 Mack, so it does have the Cars 3 flame design on the side here. I'm gonna move my little stand out of the way. And his wheels are obviously the main thing that you're gonna look at here, because they're green now, because his wheels do glow. I like that. I like that they're actually painted green. I think that's kind of a nice touch. Something that the die-casts really should try, because the Glow Racers die-casts, I don't know, they don't really look too different from normal cars when they're not glowing, which is a huge point against them in my opinion. At least the Mack here looks different enough on its own, which I'm a huge fan of. So yeah, not too much else to say about the cab portion that's unique to him. Obviously we got the stairs here, some pretty basic mirrors, and his tailpipes. It's not going to be too detailed because, like I said, it is a plastic playset item. But here's the cool part. So what they've done is they've taken like the Cars 3 Mack design on the side here with the flames and the like piston cup logo there's from Cars 3. They've kept all of that, but instead they've added the Glow Racers McQueen to the artwork, which is awesome. Love that they went the extra mile to do that. I kind of hope now that they have this Rusty's McQueen pose on the hauler, I hope that they make the actual Rusty's Mack hauler from the start of Cars 3 as a die-cast next year. I think that'd be super cool. And it is kind of hard to show with the lighting, but the sticker here on the trailer, actually everything is outlined in fun colors so that it really pops when it glows. So you can see the Lightning McQueen is outlined in purple and blue. Let me focus in there. The entire thing has this like purple or almost pink and green outline. Lots of dark green happening. Some dark blue, and yeah, pink as well. Such a fun choice of colors. I do really like that. I like how the Rusty's logo is massive. Takes up more space than McQueen. Interesting. Like I said, the wheels on this side are green as well. Doesn't have the painted silver inside there though, like Mack himself does, which is super weird. I don't know why they did it on half and not the other half. But yeah, I absolutely love the design here. Very, very nice. We'll spin him around real quick. And yeah, same on this side. I do like how it looks like a lot of this is actually going to glow. Like the entire side glows, I believe. Yeah, it does, looking at the artwork there. And then the wheels as well, and the interior, which we'll get to in a moment here. Fantastic. Love that. Oh, I haven't seen this yet. They actually changed this up as well. Hang on, there's glare. Let's move the camera. There we go. Kind of. So yeah, it says Lightning McQueen 95, and then we have this unique artwork for Rusty's McQueen again. Love that they've kind of kept it consistent. Huge fan of that. And I am just gonna... I changed my mind. I want to move this up so you can get a better look. There we go. That's awesome. Again, I love the vibrant neon colors. We've got pink, blue, lime green in there as well. Absolutely fantastic. And like I said, here's a better look at the side. Definitely a fan of this so far. So now, we're going to try and open it up. So I believe, if I look at the instructions here, we can slide this... Oh, there's a handy little arrow on it that tells us which way to go. So we slide this down, and then I believe... Oh, the entire thing just collapses open. That's awesome. So, yeah, like I said, it's a transforming Mack. So it transforms into this little workshop, which is kind of a cool concept, honestly. Obviously it's not movie accurate, but for a kid's playset, it's fun. I like it. So, the main attraction, of course, here, at least to me, I think it's the thing that I would look at first, is Guido. Guido's here with a very cursed expression. Not a fan of that. Yikes. He does have his tool gun, which is cool. As well as this stack of tires. Very big stack of tires. That's crazy. Oh, and this, like, lifts and raises, I guess. Interesting. spins. Oh, it doesn't spin that way. Weird. Very interesting. I'm going to look at the instructions in a minute as well to see what's going on there. We also have... Oh man, that's really hard to see on camera. I think these are supposed to be tools? No, they're... Oh, I know what they are. Oh, I really wish I can show this better. Hang on. Maybe if I go up a bit. It's going to be so hard to show. That's kind of a cool little detail. So... Yeah, it's just coming up as blobs. That's so unfortunate. Oh, wait. There you go. You can kind of see it. Here, these little silhouettes here that look like Lightning McQueen, these are supposed to be the little bobblehead things in the first movie that fall off the trailer or off the shelf and hit the little button that opens the trailer door. McQueen falls out when he's sleeping. You know, those from that scene in the first movie. That's cool that they're here. I like that a lot. And then what else is there? I think the stuff down here is like trophies and medals and stuff. It's a little hard to tell. But that's what these are. Those are the little bobblehead things. That's super awesome. And then I'll look at the tires a little more closely here. Unfortunately, you can't remove them, but not a huge detriment. They are nicely detailed. They all have texture on the side, which is cool. Alright, so then we have this little, like, workspace area. We have the Night Racing Paint Shop. So this is interesting. I saw this on the package. It seems like the early name for the Glow Racers was Night Racers. Because there's a 3-pack on Amazon for something called the Night Racers. And then we have this, which says Night Racing Paint Shop. So I think that Night Racers is what they were going to call this before they settled on Glow Racers. Personally, I think either's fine. Night Racers, I think, would have been a little cooler, but Glow Racers works. It gets the point across more clearly, which is probably what they wanted. And you can see a little fire extinguisher there. I think these are 2 tires, I think. And then it looks like a bunch of wax. Got like 4 cans of wax. These are paint guns. I'm not entirely sure what that is. That's cool. We have a nice little gas pump. Does it come down? It does. Barely, but it does. What is that? Is that a heart rate monitor now that I look at it? What? Yeah, that is absolutely like a heart rate monitor pattern on there. That's kind of weird. It's a gas pump. Why does it have that? Unless it's not, unless it just looks like a gas pump and it's just a heart rate monitor that hooks up to McQueen somehow. That's weird. This is cool though. Little buffer thing to clean yourself on. Flips up like this. It's a nice little foam piece. Very cool. So you can take flow here, for example. You can drive flow through. Or flow through. Maybe. Not really, but you can clean her hood. That's cool. I like that. Like I said, it's a plastic playset. It's got to have gimmicks. It's got to have little play areas. So that's not too surprising. Let me use an actual McQueen diecast here. I'll use my plastic Kart 3 McQueen. So you drive up the ramp, which has these little arrows, by the way, that I believe also glow, onto this little Rusty's platform. I like how Rusty's is actually engraved into it. Very cool. And you drive up onto this, which... Does this go up? Oops. Oh! So you can push it down and spin Guido around. That's kind of cool. I don't know what purpose this serves, because he can only go... Well, I guess if you push it slowly, you can do it. But, like, if you push it fast, he goes in spots that he's, like, not supposed to. That's so weird, because all McQueen's tires are over here, and he's spinning around over here. I feel like that's kind of pointless, honestly. I don't really know why you would have that there, or why it's set up like that, because it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, if you're a kid trying to recreate, like, I don't know, a pit stop, like, you can't really do that well, unless you just put Guido like this and just use your imagination. I think that'd be a lot better than actually spinning it, because he's not spinning anywhere near McQueen. Very weird. Yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, is this a launcher? Oh, it's a launcher. We have to test it. You guys know how much I like my launchers on this channel. Yeah, you pull them back like that. We got this 95 button. I hope the 95 button glows. That'd be cool. And we'll do a little launch test. Right over there. Alright, not bad. Functions just like your standard launcher. Not bad. Very cool. So you can bring McQueen in, get his tires tuned up, I guess, and then you can drive along down and launch out of there. Or I guess, actually no, I think what you're supposed to do, come in through here, go to the paint shop, fill up your gas, check your heart rate, drive through the little car wash thing, which you can't even get McQueen through. Okay. And then you drive up the ramp, get your tires looked at, and then, I don't know, jump into the launcher and launch yourself out of Mack. So yeah, not a bad set. It's, I don't know. I don't really like how you can't even get McQueen under here. Like, this is weird. Like, I'm gonna break that, because it's just cheap plastic, so if I push on it hard enough, it's gonna break. That seems like a design oversight, unless... No. Unless it's supposed to sit like that, but it's not. That's weird. I don't like the Guido element. I don't know. I think it's weird that he spins in the way that he does. I don't know. The launcher's cool, though. I like the night racing paint shop. But and I do like having the little McQueen bobbleheads, which you can see a little better there. Yeah. Some nice elements to it, but honestly... Yeah, it's not a super exciting item. But obviously, we're not here for the interior. We're here because we want to see this thing glow. We're not here to use this as a playset. You know, we just want it to glow. So, I am going to try that. I have no idea how I'm going to get that to work, because I have to, like... What's the instructions say? Doesn't really tell me. Oh, I guess it just says to. So if you want it to glow, I'll read you the excerpt from the instructions. So it just says glow in the dark feature will last longer if you do not expose this product to intense light or direct sunlight. So place vehicle, interesting, approximately 5 feet away from a light source for 30 seconds. So yeah, that's all you have to do. We're just gonna put it near a light source for 30 seconds. And we'll see what that does. So I'm going to be right back with this thing, hopefully glowing. Alright, so I'm actually going to try it under a different light source. I was using the light here in my car's room, but I don't think that's going to work. So I'm going to try and put it under a different light that's brighter, and see if that does something. I think this was kind of glowing, but nothing else was, so I'm going to try it somewhere else. Alright, so test number 2 also didn't work under a brighter light source, and both times I did have the trailer open. So now I'm going to try and do it with the trailer closed, see if I can get the outside to glow at the very least, and then show that off, but if I can't, I'll just move into my final thoughts. Alright, so I just couldn't get this thing to glow at all. I don't know why. I'm really frustrated and kind of mad, because I don't know if it's just my light bulbs aren't strong enough, or if the product itself is faulty. I don't know. Doesn't look good for the review, though, because I tried it 3 times, couldn't get it to glow in any time. During any time. But yeah, I'm sure someone can make it glow. I'm sure I'm probably just not doing it right. It's just frustrating, because I really wanted to have it glow on a video. But I will review the other glow racers when they come out, so I might do a follow-up video, just where, or not necessarily a whole video, but do a segment in one of those videos where I actually show the Mack glowing, if I can get it to work, when I review one of the glow racers, when those come out. But yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna put this back on my little stand here. For right now, I couldn't get it to glow, and as a result, I'm not a huge fan. But I will say the fact that the Mack itself does have glowing wheels and a kind of a unique design on the sides kind of makes up for it for me, because at the very least, it looks different from normal Mack when it's not glowing. The problem with the glow erasers we've seen so far is, like Rusty's McQueen, for example, just looks like normal Rusty's McQueen when he's not glowing. Which is the same problem that Mattel fell into when they did the glow-in-the-dark mini racers a few years ago. They just look like normal minis when they're not glowing. Now, Mater in the Glow Racers line, fortunately, is a little different. He kind of just looks like NASCAR Mater, but slightly different design on the sides. But at least he doesn't look like normal Mater, you know? It's different, you know? Whereas, like, McQueen and Cruz, which are the other ones we've seen, just look normal. So, not really looking forward to the singles, but I will do videos on them when those come out and give more formal thoughts on them. But yeah, I do kind of like the Mack design. Wish I got it to glow, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the Glow Racers line and the glowing Mack, and I will see you all in the next video.